Wayne, what were the key moments in that game, do you feel?
Yeah, I think there were quite a few key moments in that game. I think if you look at the first half, we gave back-to-back penalties away, which allowed them in for their first try, which is disappointing. But I think we applied a lot of pressure and obviously got back into that half, and just before half-time there was a series of scrums. There was an issue there, and in the end there was a yellow card. It just seemed that whenever we were playing advantage, the next ruck there would be that was killed, or the ball was slowed down, so we come back to the penalty. So we didn't get the advantage that we were probably looking for. And I thought we came out well in the second half, which is something we've talked about, and to score and get back to the 1 point. I think the momentum was with us, and obviously a 3v1 I think it was, and you know, it's a 14-point turnaround there, so that was disappointing. But you know, there's the slap down. We've had a good look at that, and I think the officials may have got that one wrong. You know, so that's a bit of momentum there as well. And probably the other disappointing one was when the fresh tight head came on and we were on the line hammering away, and he went straight across the scrum and was rewarded for that. So those were big moments in the game. Having said that, I think we scrambled very, very well. We created at the end of the game with some players playing out of position. Showed a lot of character to come back to have an opportunity to steal it at the end. Having said all of that, obviously the French played very well, and we have to take that loss on the chin.
Wayne, on that scrum with Bamba right at the end, you guys were annoyed about Furlong in the Ireland game. Was that a similar situation? You thought he came across the scrum and did
Yeah, he came straight across the scrum and was rewarded. Unfortunately, you know, the scrums from our point of view had gone okay up until that point, and you know, you've got to go in a forward motion, and he clearly went across the scrum.
Wayne, what about the injuries to George and Josh?
Yeah, George will go through the normal protocols, HIA, and Josh, I'm not too sure, was an ankle. Obviously, we'll have to check him in the next day or two to see how severe that is.
Alan, a pretty frantic game, a big test match. From your point of view, what was it like to play in?
Obviously, a lot's been said about those moments. But it did feel, you know, you're not going to say anything about the inception of those decisions. I felt we had enough possession and territory or geography on the field to capitalise and make more of the scoreboard. Unfortunately, we didn't do that.
Just before half time, you had the pressure obviously on the man advantage, but the try obviously didn't quite go. Just talk us through that.
Well, obviously went the corner for a couple of scrum repeats. It's funny, we did the same thing in the second half. We got a yellow card, but we didn't get the penalty try. You know, we've got a confidence in the scrum. That's why we went there.
Wayne, can you just clarify? Did George undergo a HIA, or was it just a straight removal?
No, he was taken off the field for an HIA, and he failed the HIA.
Wayne, does this in any way change the way you approach selection for the next couple of games? Have you got any more room to experiment now that the title seems to have gone?
Well, we're certainly not going to panic. It's about building. You know, we created, as Alun Wyn said, we created a lot of opportunities today. So I think we're heading in the right direction. It's about taking those opportunities. I think we made 7 or 8 line breaks, and probably if we convert 1 or 2 more, we're well and truly in games and winning games. I think you know, you come back to the intercept 3v1 there. If we're accurate with our passing, we probably score at the other end. So that is a big momentum shift, and yeah, just frustrated with a couple of decisions that we made ourselves, and also obviously that I felt weren't correct by the officials on 1 or 2 occasions.
Shame from Tom Kinson, he seemed to have a pretty busy game otherwise.
I thought he played very well and then pushed out to the wing. He did well there at the same time. I think he was involved in that last play. So all in all, I thought he had a very good game, bounced back well from Dublin.
It's been 3 years since Wales have lost at home in the Six Nations, 10 years since they lost to France. Yeah. Is it a dent to pride as much as anything else today?
Oh, obviously we don't like losing. No rugby team likes losing, full stop. But at home, obviously we've built up the boys have built up a very proud record, and it's something that obviously is disappointing not to continue on today. But as I say, I think we've got to look at this group to keep building and to be confident that we're heading in the right direction.
France were a little bit aggrieved with some of the conversations coming from your camp this week about the scrum and using the word cheat and things like that. Do you feel like that had any effect at all on today's game?
No, I wasn't aware of that, and certainly we were focusing on our scrum, and we felt that we had a pretty good scrum.
When you look pretty frenetic at times today. Were you able to implement your game plan as effectively as you would have liked to?
It sort of panned out as we expected. You know, they'd come with a lot of line speed, and they managed us really well in that first half. We always talked about this game, you know, taking it deep into the last quarter of the game, and you know, as I said, 17-16, the momentum shift. We felt in a pretty good space, you know, and obviously things changed with that momentum of the intercept. But certainly the game was pretty much how we expected it. It was always going to be a physical encounter, and I think it certainly was.
Final word, please.
Yeah. What did you think about Romain Pivac performance?
I thought he played very well. Very, very well.
Thank you very much.